Have you ever wondered why the Uchiha clan's powers in Naruto feel so ancient? Not just powerful, but sacred. Like they belong to something older than chakra itself. Izanagi, Izanami, Susanoo. These aren't just flashy names for jutsu. They're the names of actual gods from Shinto mythology, Japan's oldest spiritual belief system. And once you understand their real stories, everything about the Uchiha clan starts to make more sense. This is Anime Origins, where we uncover the real history and mythology behind anime. And today, we're unlocking the divine secrets behind the Sharingan. Let's start with the source. In Shinto belief, the world began with two gods, Izanagi and Izanami. Together, they shaped the islands of Japan and gave birth to the gods of nature, fire, and death. But their story ends in tragedy. Izanami dies giving birth to the fire god. Grief-stricken, Izanagi travels to the underworld to bring her back. What he finds is horrifying. Izanami, now a decaying corpse cursed by death. He flees and seals the entrance to the underworld. Then, to cleanse himself of death, he performs a sacred purification ritual. From that act of purification, three powerful gods are born. Amaterasu, goddess of the sun, Tsukuyomi, god of the moon, and Susanoo, god of storms. These gods represent light, balance, and chaos, and you'll see them all echoed in the Uchiha clan story. In Naruto, Izanagi is a forbidden Sharingan jutsu. It allows the user to rewrite reality itself. For a brief moment, death becomes illusion. Injuries disappear. Fate bends to your will. But it comes at a price. You lose vision in the eye that casts it. Now compare that to the myth. Izanagi escapes death. He defies the boundary between life and the afterlife, but he loses Izanami forever and becomes spiritually impure. The myth and the jutsu are the same message. You can escape death, but not without a cost. Now look at Izanami, the jutsu. It traps the victim in a time loop, forcing them to relive their decisions until they surrender and accept reality. It's not meant to kill, it's meant to teach. In the myth, Izanami becomes the goddess of death. She curses the living, and her anger with Izanagi becomes a symbol of vengeance and spiritual judgment. So what does the jutsu represent? Fate, humility, acceptance. The only way to escape Izanami is to learn from your mistakes. Then there's Susanoo, the most iconic of all Uchiha abilities. A massive armored warrior made of chakra. It shields, fights, and adapts to the soul of its user. In mythology, Susanoo is the god of storms. He's wild, rebellious, destructive. He causes chaos in heaven and is cast out, but later redeems himself by slaying an 8-headed serpent and saving a village. Sound familiar? The jutsu is just like the god. Chaos and protection, destruction and redemption, all in one. So what does all this tell us? The Uchiha clan aren't just powerful ninjas. They're walking mythology, adapted from the gods of Shinto. Obito uses Izanagi to rewrite death and loses himself. Itachi uses Izanami to guide others to truth. Sasuke unleashes Susanoo in battle, both shield and sword. Each jutsu reflects a deeper theme: life, death, judgment, destiny. Their powers aren't just techniques, they're spiritual archetypes. Here's the genius behind Naruto. Kishimoto didn't just borrow god names. He wove mythology into identity and turned ancient stories into modern character arcs. Each Uchiha represents part of a god, but instead of worshipping them, they become them. Through trauma, through sacrifice, through truth. The Sharingan doesn't just see through illusions, it sees through fate. And when you understand the gods, you understand the Uchiha clan. Thanks for watching. This is Anime Origins, where every story has a deeper story. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, and ring the notification bell. Because next time, we're exploring the real ninja hierarchy in feudal Japan, and how shinobi ranks evolved into anime tropes. See you soon.